Guys, Rob from the Awkward Tiny House. Watching the channel Quest that I get for free over the aerial, TV aerial, and they had showed dual survival pretty much every night. So I'm taking full advantage watching that. It was a good show. I've seen the entire series already, but you know, you forget things over time, and good to re-up on that intel. And then I basically ate all the pepper, and I'm gonna say one ramen pack and maybe a little bit, and I'm already full. I don't even know if I can finish the rest of that, but I'll keep picking away at it. The thing with it is, if you leave it out, it'll go rock hard again. So you could possibly redo it and add some more seasoning to it and redo the method I did, but it's fairly cheap stuff, so I may not even worry about it. But like I said, I'm pretty full for now, and I'm just going to enjoy my show, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. I'll give you the time and all that stuff in a bit. I rigged up some wires here for the composting toilet fan. It's a little 12 volt AC fan, and I ran it into the wind turbine load center. So whenever the load center turns on, it's going to run my composting toilet fan, and it's going to charge up the AquaCube battery. So there you go. That's what I was doing after dinner. I got the TV on in the background obviously while I worked, but there you go. So now I'm going to be doing some organizing in the tiny house, and I got the air on. I turned the air back on full on, because I want to kind of cool it down before I lose all my sunlight. It is 6:45. Daytime temps 78 in here, 80 out, so it is getting cooler outside, but I want to take advantage of the air conditioning and the sunlight while I have it. And when it drops down dusk wise, I will be shutting off the AC tonight, and my fridge freezer is already off because of all the stuff I was doing, running the AC and the induction hub, and that brought the level down past the 13 volts at the battery. So but luckily enough, the freezer is full of solid ice 2-liter bottles, and it's going to keep all my stuff cool overnight, as long as I'm not into it very often. So that's the main thing. So pretty sweet, guys. I got my little LED lights on. These are the ones that I was kind of telling you about. These will they're the only ones that I can use my crappy Wish batteries from China to power these, and that's about all they're good for. Okay, and that's kind of lame-o. Now back over here, you guys saw I took out pretty much everything. Now this is just an extension cord. This is the battery cables that are running off my main solar, which I have not hooked up down here yet. And then this is the AquaCube cable. So I got all this other stuff here to clean up, and we'll get to that slowly but surely. But for now, I just got to clean up the hall here, basically the living space. So try to reorganize and get stuff hidden away. Try to sell some stuff like the flooring. I think I want to sell that flooring, get as much money as I can out of the tiny house, and get some more space in the at the same time. So I got a little more bounty rolls and toilet paper. Still not enough, but okay for the tiny house for now. And like I said, I'm gonna get moving on this stuff, so be back in a bit. Alright guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. We're slowly losing power, incoming power outside. 9 amps, 12.92 on the battery. The fan is running on the air conditioner, but the compressor is not on. It's getting cooler out, 79, 77 in. So we're getting to that point where it's time to shut the old AC off, because I know Pierre and some of my other patrons have said, well, you can probably run the air for a little while. Yeah, but then I won't have any entertainment to watch. So it is what it is. So the nice thing about this, though, nighttime is going to be cooler. So I can crack all the windows open, leave my fans going, and have all kinds of entertainment for tonight to watch, which is a bonus. By the way, moved the mirror, hung it up in the bathroom area, so that it's just hanging on the IBC tote, kind of covers up that plate. I don't really mess around in my tote area. If I want to shut it off, I can shut it off here. It's already off there, and I mainly control it over here at the ball valve. So I don't really mess in there too much. So I said, well, let's throw it up there. Who the hell cares? I'm no interior decorator at all. So I think I'm shutting the air off, guys, for tonight. That way my battery tops off, and I think I'll be good then. Worst comes to worst, I'll even open my the front door to let some cool air in. Let's go check to see what the temp is in here again. I got the TV pretty loud for some reason. 77 inside, 79 out. It's actually more humid inside the tiny house than outside. So it'll cool down though. And I'm just going to shut everything down for right now. Thanks. Alright, so air conditioner's off. I just have all my fans running as usual. The fridge slash freezer is off, but still cooling. I shut the inverter right down to conserve, and we still got about 7.82 amps coming into the top batteries to top them off after, to kind of recover them after running all the heavy loads. So that's pretty decent to top us off. Obviously it's going to take a little longer because I'm running loads, but it'll get there because my load intensity has dropped quite a bit, so that's a good thing. Now I got to get back to cleaning some more, because but I was just keeping watch as it gets dusk out here. Ooh, you guys can't see anything with that screen in the window, can you? Nasty. But should be a fairly cool night tonight. I already opened the windows, so basically I'm just relying on my fans, and that's about it for tonight. So I think we'll be okay. I'm charging a light up and a couple batteries in there, and I'm gonna keep cleaning away and watching some shows. Alrighty guys, just show you what's going on. 7:30 daytime temps. It's about as hot as it is outside, humidity wise, because I got all the windows open. I went through and eliminated another box. So this is a bunch of stuff that I don't need here at the tiny house. Still don't know what I'm going to do with this lumber, but probably going to burn it. And let's just see. Anything happen back here? We'll find out. Not really. Just washing my hand. I got a blister from earlier working on the busting into the tiny house because of my stupid ass deadbolt. I should show you that actually. I just put some aluminum tape on either side of the hole, and I reworked this one so this one locks. It's not perfect, but it's pretty nappy if you ask me. So I'm gonna have to buy anybody know a decent deadbolt that doesn't self-destruct after 5 years of use? Yeah, that's about how old that deadbolt was. Not very good, guys. They're making a lot of shit from China. Well, everything's made in China nowadays, but a lot of low quality crap is going on. It's not fun. Not fun at all. So, kind of a downer that it's not very windy out, but that may pick up at once the sun goes down. And then hopefully the wind turbine kicks on enough to run my composting toilet fan. Now it's not going to run it all the time, but it's very little draw on that fan, so which is decent because it gives a little dump load going on in the composting toilet, so that's okay. Dump load. So we'll see what happens here, guys. Everything's looking pretty cool out there. Yeah. So I brought the ladder in, and I just got this handle locked. Not like anybody comes back here. Pretty happy with my wood supply for this winter. I'm still debating on getting more or not. It's always better to have more, obviously, but I don't know. Like, this will be the first winter that the barrel stove will be fully operational, so we'll see how exactly it works coming into the fall and all that fun stuff. So we'll see. Because I still got, you know, I got a box of lumber there. I got this entire bag, or this garbage thing full of wood pellets and just lumber, and I got basically the entire underneath of the tiny house except for the front section. Yeah, so, and I kind of kept the wood pile a little bit lower because you never know if you get some asshole over here lighting up my wood supply underneath the tiny house and burning my trailer down and my dad's. So you never know, guys. There could be some freaking nut bars out. Who knows? But luckily, winter's on the way, so won't have to deal with that for too much longer. Let me do an update for you on the freezer, because I think, well, I'm not really thirsty. I'm still full from the dinner. I didn't eat all of that. I ate that whole pepper and then maybe like one ramen and a half, and I'm full. That's a good filler meal anyway, if you guys want just like fiber. But yeah, in here these are still rock solid ice, keeping my Coke and my water bottles nice and cool, and then the chocolate's just kind of off. I want to keep that cool air locked in there all night, so I have nice cool drinks for tonight in case it does warm up. We're down to only 4 amps coming in to top the batteries off. 12.9. So, and I did shut my far ceiling fan off, so this will be interesting to see exactly what goes on at the tiny house. And like I say, this will be a junk box that goes out. Now I'm probably going to keep that plastic container because it's damaged, and I want to start next year. I'm going to use that to have my plants start early outside. So I just flip it upside down. It's clear. It's already damaged. Put my plants in there, in their little starter, and that will be frost protection, wind protection, critter protection, and give them pretty decent sunlight and good warmth in there. So not too shabby, guys. I think we're okay. But it's basically, I'm very happy to be here, guys, because I busted butt all summer, and this is my first real sleepover for a long time, since I put the AC in. I think last time, that was a long time ago. So I go back to the grind on Monday, and I think we're going to be there for a day or two at that job, and then I think we have one other job, and then my work is slowing down right to a halt. So that'll be interesting to see. So any money I made, guys, I basically have to sit on it to get me through the winter, because sometimes in the winter, guys, I'm not working for months at a time. It's just the way it is. It's not like a steady paycheck coming in, so I gotta be careful. And I'm not a big spender anyway, so, and the tiny house is pretty much set up legit for this winter. And after this winter, I'll know exactly what I'll need to go on the wish list for next year, like another panel, couple more batteries, get me up to like 400 amp hour, which would be awesome. And internet, I gotta find somehow to get internet in the tiny house, guys. That way I can communicate with everybody, the family, you guys, everything, and then we'll be off to the races. And tonight I'm gonna shoot some more prepping videos, because they're the most popular videos I make actually here on YouTube. Not everybody agrees with them, but they sure as hell are getting the views compared to my tiny house build videos, I'll tell you that. And some people just aren't preppers and just ignore those videos, but that's fine, because I've been putting out, along with my regular tiny house build videos, about every 3 days or so I put out a prepping video around 7 o'clock at night. And so far so good. So expect more videos, guys. They seem to be well received.